Hey guys, how y'all doing today? This is your host Doubles bringing you episode 2 of the Stellar Studio podcast. Now, if you're wondering where May is, allow me to explain. For this podcast, what we've decided to do is to have the majority of our episodes hosted by us individually. So, for example, today you have me doing the talking, and then next time you'll have either me or May conducting the next episode. It'll be random. We'll pick any topic in each of our episodes and just talk about it, really. And then every now and then we'll do a call up podcast with both May and I together, as you've seen in episode 1. And before we get started, May is actually going to start a new series of her own where she dissects works of literature, like poems. So expect that coming soon, if it isn't uploaded by now. Now, long introduction aside, I was wondering how to start the series off, and I thought why not begin with a topic that is a big part of me, for better or for worse, and that is the world of gaming. Now, I hope some of you older folks don't mind me chattering about this. It is something that I am very passionate about, and you might be surprised as to why it is so. So, back when I was young, and I'm talking like 10 or 12 years old, I wasn't what you would call a gamer, so to speak. I never had a console. In fact, I still don't have a console, and not because I don't want to, I just simply don't have the means for it. These things are very expensive. My only source of gaming entertainment is through my dad's laptop, and the games that I did play at the time were nothing more than what you would call flash games. You know, those games that you would play on your browser in websites like shockwave.com or Newgrounds or Facebook or stuff like that. That was it. Nothing too crazy about that. Nowadays, you'll see me playing all sorts of games from, Apex Legends to Minecraft to Dota to all kinds of mobile games. And me, quote unquote, properly getting into gaming, it kind of changed me as a person and not exactly in a bad way. I know it's hard to believe, right? Just bear with me on that. The world of gaming, it has done a lot for me. For starters, it has allowed me to open up as a person and to speak out. During high school, I wasn't much of a talker, if at all. Sure, my classmates acknowledged my existence, but that was more or less it. I struggled to join in any conversation, let alone come up with any new ones. So you could say I was a bit of a loner. Then I started diving into gaming. Some of my classmates noticed that, and they started including me in conversations. And now that I have something to talk about, I was able to take part of it. The topic of video games, it was to all intents and purposes my way of practicing how to speak with people and to build self confidence. I say that because I hung out with these people who are now my friends, and I talk with them a lot, so much so that I actually became more relaxed, and my confidence was at a level where I was able to start talking normally with others. So, yeah. Another thing about video games is that it introduced me to great communities that I would have otherwise not have known. Thanks to these games, I started watching YouTube, and I watched so many videos from a lot of creators. Some of these creators turned out to be ones that actually inspired me as I grew up. I'm talking about creators like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, the Mighty Jingles, groups like the Yogscast. All of these YouTubers, they became an integral part of my youth. They taught me a lot of new things in their videos. They gave me so much joy every single day, and they even became a sort of role model for me, actually. Like Markiplier, especially, or Mark Fishbach as his real name. He is a man that I look up to greatly. He is passionate for what he does. He does his job excellently. He connects with his audience, and he always has a sort of genuine character. Like, you never see a fake side of him. He's always genuine. And the best part about him is that he is always looking into new ways to give back to people. So, from donations to charity drives to just speaking out whenever it's needed, he's a man that helps people in a way that he can using his platform that he built, and I respect him for that. So much so that I want to be like him. I want to do good just like what he's doing. And just to clarify, this is also a man that records himself playing video games for a living. And he has donated hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in donations, and even ran tons and tons of charity drives to raise even more money. And that is really cool. And yeah, that's that. Then there is this part where you can actually learn a thing or two from video games, which kind of tends to surprise people. So, one of the main games, in fact, two of the main games that I play are World of Tanks and World of Warships. To both of these games essentially boils down to me driving a war machine and blowing up other war machines. Simple, just that. But these games, surprisingly, they introduced me to the world of military history, which is something that, I would have never even thought of as an interest. Like, I bought so many books and I watched countless documentaries, all because of these kinds of games. And meanwhile, you have games like Minecraft using their platform to teach kids and students through the Minecraft Education Edition. And then there are the Civilization series of games, which introduced me to all sorts of different countries and empires, and landmarks and natural places, and all of these in just one game. The list goes on, and it's incredible that through these games I'm able to learn so much, sometimes even more than actual classes. Like, not to say classes are bad or anything, but if the game is built correctly, I'm able to understand so much just from a video game. So yeah, that's really cool to me. Now, I will admit it isn't all, sunshine and rainbows with video games. With all the addiction and the violence and the what have you. But the reason why I'm talking about this today is that I want to tell the world that games can be so much more than that. That they are much more than just a waste of time. We all see topics of youth violence and people being unproductive with video games, with them playing hours upon hours of it non-stop. But if we were to look at it from a different angle, games can be an incredible tool that benefits us as a whole, be it a source of entertainment, a source of art, a source of education, stuff like that. Games can actually be good. It is just up to us as individual beings to handle this form of media in a responsible manner. Only then will we be able to reap the benefits of it. I sure believe that because I did. I mean, if it weren't for video games, I wouldn't be talking right now. I don't know if I even can. I have no idea how I would be if it weren't for video games. It was a big part of me after all. Now, I'm not saying to just play video games non-stop. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be responsible in the way we consume video games, and yeah, we will be able to get so much out of it and reducing as little negativity as possible from it. Because with all that has been said and done, like, games hold so much power and so much potential. So yeah, that is the world of video games, at least for me. So there you have it, just some of my thoughts on the world of video games, and you guys might have your own opinions of it too. Do share with us. As always, if you do enjoy what we do click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Any feedbacks or thoughts or any suggestions that you might have, do leave it in the comment section or email us at stellastudio1012@gmail.com. That is STELLARSTUDIO1012@gmail.com. You'll see it in the description down below. With that said, tune in next week for a new episode with a different topic of discussion. And don't forget to support me in her new upcoming series. This is Stella Podcast signing off, and take care of yourselves now. See ya!